All right, everybody, what is going on? It is so good to be talking about this particular topic because you guys get really mad at me when I bring up my dislike of Hasan Piker. Well, I like pissing you guys off. It's always funny when I see the little red frogs in the chat and the little angry comments about me bringing things up. I get a lot of shit for bringing this clip up. There are quite a few clips of Hasan defending Russia, Putin, and their invasions and annexations of Ukraine. And I get a lot of from people in my audience who like Hasan when I show these clips because they... I literally had one person actually comment saying something along the lines of, I don't care what Hasan said or done, he is my king, blah, blah. Like, it was some really cringy diatribe about how much they love Hasan and will never dislike him no matter what. Anyway, this is a little bit, like, old, obviously. This is from the start of the invasion, but, like, it's kind of hard to live this down in my mind.
But, like, you feeling bad about the Crimean annexation does not change the reality of the Crimean annexation being a completely justifiable fucking act by the Russian government, okay? So that's it. That's fine. And Hitler invaded countries based on Germanic ties at first? Yeah, dude. Talk to me when he's fucking throwing Ukrainians in a fucking... What are you talking about? Talk to me when he's throwing Ukrainians at a concentration camp, okay? Hitler wasn't fucking bad because he decided to invade Austria. He was bad because he was fucking killing Jews, okay? That was the problem. He wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking annex territory with like Germanic people in it. That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think. That was like maybe eighth down the line.
I don't even think that's the only one either. I think there's actually more. Oh, here's a bad one. This one aged poorly.
Again.
This is a VOD. This is a VOD re-upload from a year ago called Ukraine Still Hasn't Been Invaded, Day 14. So for those of you guys who don't know, he was also on board with the Defending Russia train when all of the evidence was pointing to Russia's about to invade Ukraine. And so he was doing this thing where each day that in the news cycle, everyone was saying Russia's about to invade Ukraine and it hadn't happened yet. He would do Russia still hasn't invaded, day whatever, and then it happened. And then he started making excuses for the Crimean annexation. So he's literally downplayed and taken Russia's side at every turn, from the Russia's not going to invade Ukraine to, okay, Russia did invade Ukraine, but they were justified in annexing Crimea. Okay, well, all right, I'm going to get canceled for that, so now I'm on Ukraine's side. That's basically my understanding of his arc. I have very little respect for Hasan for that reason, okay? Among other reasons, too, of course. However, that's actually not what we're talking about today. Hasan's Russia defense and the fact that he's got a massive audience of tankies he's got to please is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about something more broad in regards to Twitch streaming and the streamer space, and that is React content. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I kind of have a tendency to, like, triple or quadruple the length of the videos I'm responding or reacting to with my reactions. I have a tendency to pause very often and go on long diatribes relating, or sometimes tangentially relating, to the topic at hand. And I think most of you guys would agree, especially in my critique videos, end up contributing some pretty substantial transformative content to the original video that justifies a fair use, description being valid for my videos. And the main reason I do this is obviously I have a lot to say and I can't really control the stun locking, to be honest. But also the reason I don't fight it is because I really, really hated back in the day, like the 2016 era, the Jinx-style reaction YouTubers. I love React content. I like consuming React content, and I even like making React content. But there are so many React content creators from back in the day who would literally just sit there, play the entire original video, all the way from beginning to end, and just go, wow, woo, occasionally throughout the video. They wouldn't pause it. They wouldn't give commentary. As YouTube got more strict with this type of content, they started to have to work on it a little bit more, but it really did kind of all fall apart when the rest of YouTube decided to sort of reject the reaction, the lazy reaction content meta. The thing is, though, Twitch came along, live streaming got popular, and that really switched things up, you see. In the Twitch streaming space, it is not uncommon to see large Twitch streamers stream for 8 to 10 to 12 hours at a time, and it is very hard to keep talking and stay entertaining and be like a good performer on camera live for even 4 hours straight. I have a hard time even doing that, much less 6 to 8 to 12 hours almost daily for some streamers, which is why there's a lot of filler content in these streams. And a lot of that filler content is literally just the streamer eating and silently reacting to a viral video that was linked in the chat. Not for response, not really for much commentary to be given overall, but just to sort of react to it, right? Insightful chewing. Anyway, Hasan has once again become the target of this criticism. You see, Hasan has had a fair amount of shit gotten towards him in regards to reaction content. I remember that a little while ago, JXy made a call-out video on Hasan for the fact that he would just play a viral video and then get up and use the bathroom for a prolonged period of time, or like get up and make a snack while listening to the video with like Bluetooth, but not being in his chair, and the video would just play and the chat would just be watching the video and he wouldn't be giving any commentary because he's not even there. Just straight up restreaming and then uploading that restreaming for his own channel to succeed and other clip channels to succeed for his own personal benefit. Now, I'm sure some of these channels ended up getting a lot of support from that, but the fact that Hasan wasn't even bothering to try to add some level of transformative value to his reaction, I don't like that. Because I don't like the negative perception that this type of content has as being lazy, uninspired. It can be a little lazy, to be fair. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a lot easier than making prepared content. But the idea that it can't be transformative, the idea that nobody online is able to commentate or react to a video and actually contribute something with their reaction. I really don't like that perception. It's gotten a lot more common. There's a lot more of like a full-on anti any form of reaction content sentiment around lately. And this really kind of bears its head here with this tweet. Most Twitch streamers would be homeless if they couldn't do reaction content. Every single time without fail, Lamau. You got XQC, the Kennedy assassination, XQC reacts to Lemino. Great channel, by the way. And then Hasan, the Kennedy assassination, inside the book depository, HasanAbi reacts to Lemino. Like, they literally put the entire, like, title in there to get the SEO and everything. Kinda scummy, kinda skirmy, I feel. This got 91,000 likes, so people really got behind this. Zan, you got a watch party of that video? I'll probably watch it on my own time, to be honest. This got a lot of steam. And honestly, I kinda see where it's coming from to an extent. Now, at first I looked at the timestamps. That was the first thing I looked at to compare, to see what are we looking at here. Assuming these are unedited reaction videos. XQC's reaction video is 1 hour and 53 minutes long. The original video he's reacting to is 1 hour and 38 minutes long, which means he added like less than 30 minutes of extra transformative commentary to the video while it was paused. And then you've got Hasan, whose reaction was 2 hours and 12 minutes long out of the 1 hour and 38 minute original video. So he actually did add nearly an hour, about 40 minutes or so of extra commentary to the video while paused. That's not too bad, honestly. The problem is, someone sent me a clip of the video. Apparently, this is a part of the video.
Than he is. Something like that.
As leading as that line of questioning was, Barbara was not alone in doubting her husband's credibility. Officials at 2 separate high schools attended by Arnold explicitly warned authorities not to trust everything he says. He was characterized as someone who would not hesitate to fabricate a story and not tell the truth regarding any matter. Indeed, Roland lied or exaggerated on multiple occasions when he testified. Another witness who claimed to have seen a gunman in the book depository was Carolyn Walter. Shortly before the arrival of the motorcade, Walter had seen a man with blonde or light brown hair in one of these windows.
Yeah, so, like, I get that you have to get up to use the bathroom. You have to make snacks. You have to take your dog out, whatever it may be, right? But do you know what I do when I get up to use the bathroom? This is what I do. All right, chat, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's what I do. I do that. Because I am not going to sit there and let a video play while I'm in the bathroom, unable to offer any commentary whatsoever. I'll put on a little... yeah, I'll play the music, to be fair. But, like, I'm not just going to just, like, leave my stream with a video going while I'm not even there to commentate over it. It really is kind of if I'm being honest. XQC can be even worse, too. He'll go away and then come back and say, chat, what did I miss? Yeah, no. XQC doesn't even have the Bluetooth headphones setup thing. He just takes off his headphones, walks away, and uses the bathroom, makes a snack, comes back to the video that's been playing for like 10 minutes, and then asks the chat what he missed, and then resumes the video. So yeah, really kind of got to agree with this tweet. I actually do. I actually have to agree with this tweet. I think Doug made a pretty damn good point here. And I have to, you know, my bias is against Hasan for obvious reasons, but at the same time, very valid criticism, regardless. Even if I liked Hasan, I'd have to cede on that issue that he has a bit of a problem when it comes to his reactions being transformative. You should work on that.